Hey, Kenny. Hey, Mary. This is a very much an impromptu. I was going to do this. Hey, Sarah. I was going to swatch these and give first impression. Hey, Tanya. Give first impression of these Himi. I got this for Valentine's Day. And I wanted to give a first impression swatching type thing. So that's what I'm going to do. Not going to be on long, just long enough to swatch them and see what we think of them. I don't have any like thing to color them with or nothing like that. I'm just going to put them on watercolor paper, swatch them a little bit, and yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'll wait for a couple of minutes just to see if anybody, hey Deanne, if anybody pops in. Give some people a few minutes to pop in because, like I said, impromptu, not my normal time, but I wanted to pop on just for a few minutes. So, yeah. So, I will wait a minute or two. I need to get a hair tie for my hair. So yeah. So we'll give it just a couple of minutes. I'm going to run, get a hair tie for my hair, and I'll be right back. Because I forgot that. Is that water pressure thing off? Well, one that's not. One that has. I'm sorry. Okay. You know, you have 8,000 of them, you can't find any of them. All right. Whoa. I almost fell. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, mine is usually too, but for some reason it wasn't right now. Anyway, okay. Let's go ahead and open it up and we'll see what we think. I've already opened up all of the containers because that took a while, and it has this little lippy box. Hey Leslie, has a little, you know, whatever snap box closure, and then you open it up and you have 24 colors is what I got. Now this came in it like, hello Baxter, this came in it like this, and then this was on top of it. But well, let's go step by step. I opened these up. I did not like the process of opening them up. Some of them were really hard to open. They got all over your hands. Okay, whatever. Then second thing is this will not go in here now, because if you put it in there, and I tested it, if you put it in there, you get it all over the back. So I don't like that about them. I do like that they are all contained in a little box with a little clippy thing. I do like that. You get three brushes with it, and I haven't opened them yet. Hi, Wilson. You can say hi now.
Happy Valentine's Day to you sweet folks. I hope you've had a great day. I lift that voice up high. I left you hanging there, didn't I? I'm sorry. That's a cool brush. They come with it?
Yeah.
I like that. Wilson's in the house.
Did I, when I threw those,
Anjay. Mary.
did I throw that, did those hit the floor when I threw those lids away?
No, so they're all
Okay.
right there.
So you get 3 brushes,
Hi, Leslie.
and they feel nice. They feel like nice brushes. They do have Himi on them as well. This says 6.
See.
This says 8. This says 4.
Kenny.
So there's that. So I like the brushes. So I should have written down pros and cons of what I like, because I don't like the way you open them, get all over your hands. I don't like the way that this does not fit on it anymore. I do like that there's a place for your brushes and that this closes and latches down. Okay, so I do like all that. So let's see what they look like. I mean, you can chat in there if you want to, if you're going to stay in the chat.
Let's stay in the top of the tappy chat.
Okay, so I'm going to use the brushes that came with them, and I'm trying to figure out how I can do this without getting it all over me. Maybe like this. Let me move this. I wasn't set up for my streaming. So, any questions so far on any of this? Probably not, but like I said, I'm mainly doing this just for myself. I think I may use this round one. I think. Yeah, because if you put it on it, it gets it all over it. I don't like that. I don't like that part. But hey, I'm being honest. That's what I am. I'm not. So we're just, you get, I don't know if these, like I said, I don't know. I don't know if these are 2 blacks or if one's dark blue or dark purple or whatever, but we'll see. And I'm not sure about the colors. We know how that goes. Yeah. Yeah. And it's all over you. Now it may work. I don't know. Possibly, but now I have paint all over me. It possibly will work that way. I tried. Bless you. I tried it, but I can try it again. One moment while I get it all off my hands. It may fit like this. No, it doesn't. It does not. Baxter, look, you're going to have to go in there somewhere away from me. Sorry, I'm wiping off the palette. Okay. Alright. So, now, it doesn't fit either way. So, now I'm just gonna dip it in water. Just get my water brushed. Yeah. Just get my brush wet. If you hear walking around, it's Baxter. He is in here because it's bedtime. So, I'm just getting the stuff that's on brushes when you get them new off. Okay? And then I'll start with whatever color this is. Orange, I guess. And we'll just wash it out. Like I said, I'm doing this on watercolor. Baxter. So I don't know if that is considered like the orange or what. Baxter. Oh my gosh. Baxter, go to bed. Baxter. Okay. Now we're going to go for this other color. I feel like I need to stir them, and I didn't do that, but I feel like they probably need stirred up. So there's that one. Of course, they probably look very, this is like a rusty looking color. They are staining the brush. Like I said, some of these really look like they need to be stirred up. So there's that. Why is Brian special? What did he do? Can y'all hear me on echo? Because he's listening to me in the other room. Okay. Then we've got yellow. I know this is yellow. I know this color. Okay. And that is a bright, sunshiny yellow. It probably looks, I don't know what it looks like in your screen, but yeah, I mean, you know, I don't know about it. It's quite messy, and you know how I feel about messy. The colors are pretty, but like I said, we know how I feel about messy. So yeah. Hi, Boots. I'll do some where I add more water after we get the initial colors. Okay. Then we have this. Which I did use more water on this one. It's actually more like a purple pink color. Yeah, it's more purple pink. Yes, it can be thick. Yeah, it is. It's pretty thick, but you know, you add water to it to thin it out. But yes, it is. It's like a moussey type thing, maybe. Maybe a little. I mean, it's thicker than mousse, but And these are jelly gouache. So then we have another purple. Because I have to say it 3 times, I guess. I don't know. It's been a long day, people. It's been a long day. But I wanted to do this. Like I said, this is watercolor. You're so dumb. You're welcome to come play with it right now if you want. You could actually probably draw something on the paper. Or paint something on the paper. I like these 2 colors together.
I can't. I've lotioned my feet, love.
Why was that so funny? What was so funny about that? Okay. I wish that y'all could see the true color of these. On his feet. That's what he said. He put lotion on his feet. Um, I don't know. The colors are really nice. I really like the Arteza gouache too. These are messier. Um, yeah, these are pretty. These are I can see messy in my future with these. I feel like I've missed colors. Maybe not. Now we're gonna move to the greens. And it's hard to get the paint off the brush. I can tell you that. have another green. This is more of a springy green, maybe Kelly green, kinda. They do not have names on them, so I guess we can make up our own names. I have another green. This is a lighter green. Hey, Della. This one is probably just needs to be mixed a little. It's not doing as well as the others. How are things your way, Leslie? Things good? Is work back to normal? I guess that first one was supposed to be the red, but it looks very rusty. Yeah, now we're preparing for ice. But yes, we are on the mend, that part anyway. Of course, I won't say much because there's people in the chat that definitely have way colder temperatures than we're having right now. Those are similar, those two. Let's see. Once I get them swatched, we can do something else with them if you want. I just didn't want to do this tomorrow, but I wanted to do it. You a young thing. Yes, she is. And she likes playing too, don't you, Tanya? It's a nice brown. You lie too, don't you? Telling stories up in here. Up in here. It's like a dark brown. Now this next one, I'm not sure what color it is. What are you talking about? Are you being serious with your questions? Like, are you asking me if I can blend these together? Are you like...
Actually, yes.
You don't have to yell from the room. You talk in chat, sir. Okay. Keep that question for when I'm done swatching, and then we'll figure it out. Okay, Della. Let's see what color this is. Black. This one's black.
I'm already over it.
You say you're already over it? Baxter, go in there with your tata.
What kind of underwear is Della's kitchen island wear?
I don't know.
It has big drawers.
I don't know. She's driving though, so don't ask.
I got big drawers.
Okay, we have two more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course, I did it that way. Ah, this is blue trickery. Huh? Alright, I'm gonna have to move that with the blues. This is the pot that they're in. So so we just have one more, and that's white. So let's just go ahead and swatch it out. Like, I'm pretty sure they need to be stirred, but anyway. Okay. Now we will blend. Is that what we want to do? Blend colors first? Mix it with each different colors, or mix it with like white, or mix it with a color. So this is our swatchy thing. So colors are pretty vibrant. So let's take this palette that we're not happy with, and see, this is where I think that I need one of the little palette knives. don't think I have one of those. Um. So what we'll do is I want to see about mixing. Which ones was it? That one and that one. Okay, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one. So I'm gonna scoot me a little bit here. I did get one, didn't I? Don't know where it's at. And then I want some of this color. We're going to mix those and see what they look like. I don't know where that is. Anyway, let's see what we can do because I really like these colors looked good together. So let's just make our own little color. I don't like this palette because all it's doing is bubbling up. So we're just going to take 2 of these colors and blend them and see what color we come up with. Come up with a mauve color. So of course, I bet that doesn't even look like mauve. Do it. Do it. Okay. Let's go old school for a minute. So they do blend nicely together. Let's see. Let's add some more water and bring in, let's add some more water, bring in some white. Sorry, I'm washing off my brush. Okay. Now let's, one moment. So now let's do some yellow. And some blue. Yes, they blend. All right, now what you want me to do? What would you like me to do now?
See what Wilson asked you?
Got a water brush handy. I do. Hi, Tammy. I'm just playing with gouache. New gouache. Yes, I have a water brush handy. What you want me to do with it? What you want me to do with it? I like this. That's a good little sky blend. Oh, on the paper? Okay. Let's see if we can reactivate them. Let's see if we can talk. So they do reactivate. Now let's do it on the palette. So off the palette, as you see off the palette, they play. Oh ho, Louise. What? You laughing at me? I don't know that I would necessarily pick them up. This is straight out of the pen. I mean, it's okay if you do that, I guess. I don't know that I would do that, but maybe. I mean, maybe it works. are you doing? I know. It's fine. I was just teasing. I just teasing. What's clown for? It's fine. No need to blame anything. Bye, Sarah. Thanks for hanging out. I'm not on much longer. I mean, I don't know how much more I can do with piddling. With this little bit of piddling I'm doing. I may not even save this one, actually. What else you want me to do? What? No? You the drawer in the relationship. I mean, I can do... I can do... Hi, Baxter. Why are you right in my face, boy? Why you right in my face? Right in my face. Hold on, I'm looking for something. I haven't left the building. I'm looking for something that I cannot find. Because I have too much crap on my desk. Too much crap on my desk. I asked my husband to help me clean it off, and he does not do it. Ba 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 ran. Ba ba ran. Okay. Lossy. Yep, the jelly. It is the jelly. Jelly. Sorry. Sorry. Alright. Let's see. What color we want these to be? I don't know. We're going to go straight from here, straight on here. Remember, this is not watercolor paper. This is cardstock. Hey, Patty. This is just a quick little impromptu. Nothing fancy, just, of course, nothing fancy is around here anyway. Boom, 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 boom. don't want to do them all yellow. I feel like the I don't know. I don't know. I feel like the Artezas are, I don't know, easier to work with maybe. Of course, if I put it on a palette like I do the Artezas, it would probably be different. But I was just trying to go straight from the containers just to see how that would be. We'll do another one and we'll pull it straight off the palette instead. And I don't know how it's going to dry, so we'll see that as well. I think I went in the wrong color. Oh well. Let's try to recover that. Okay. So let's wipe my brush off. Let's do, don't freak out all you flower people. Oh, I was going to do off the palette. Okay. Let's see. Let's pick a little bit up. Put it on the palette. Work it on the palette. Give me some water, brush. Alright. Yes, definitely like it better off the palette. Of course, now I've done entirely too much water, but that's okay. Can always add more pigment. And we'll just do these three and then go on to like the stems or something. Okay, so there's those three. Now let's do maybe this color. Gosh, hearing me makes me want to vomit. Can y'all hear the echo of me too? Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Anything else you want me to do? Yeah. Yuck. Yucca. What you doing? You coming to draw?
No,
You going to bed?
maybe. Just kind of see the actual difference of that color versus.
It's bad, ain't it?
Yeah, it's a little off, yeah. That's a lot more vibrant than what the screen showing.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of want to eat some of that. It looks like looks like
Oh, yeah.
some pudding.
Pudding. It
Little
looks
bit
like
of pudding.
It looks like pudding.
Yeah.
Pudding. Alright.
You my little pudding.
Oh, hush. I can't with him, folks. I can't with him. Same. Brian Allen.
Oh, sorry. I'm in another room.
That don't mean they can't hear you.
I can't get a microphone to pick up a fart from space.
Did y'all hear what he said? Let's just see if they heard you. Be honest. Yeah. Uh-huh. I feel like this is a leaf too, don't I? So it's going to be. Okay, good. He's talking about space and stuff, and he rolled over and said a 4-letter word, and you know, all that stuff that I live with on the daily. Alright. I'm gonna do this leaf. Yes, that's what he said. Uh-huh. He said you don't have a microphone that'll pick up fart from space. See? Yeah, okay. Alright. What else do you want me to do before I disappear from your view? This is a leaf. I will be back. I will be back tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock Central Standard Time. And I don't know what I'm going to do. They hear me. Brian Allen. They hear me. And I hear me. It's driving me bananas. You lie. All lies. Okay. There you go. Does it dry fast? It's dry. I don't like what it does to my brushes, though. I will tell you that. I do not like that at all. He stains them. It's very highly pigmented, so it does. Okay. What now, people? I'll probably delete this. Like I probably won't keep this. I'll probably delete it. I don't know, because it's just a playable stream. It's not a big deal. Because you can hear me echoing for the last 45 minutes. I don't like it. I don't like it. Alright. I'm gonna put these brushes back in here. How do you seal up the gouache? You don't. It has a lid. Thanks, Leslie. I'm glad you hung out. I miss seeing you in chat. Here's the lid that goes on it. Snap, snap. That's what it does. Snap, snap. And then you take them out and they all have their own separate little containers. The palette does not fit on it, so that's aggravating, but whatever. I don't like that palette anyway. It may go in the garbage because I don't like that palette. So, yes, Cindy Ladoobob. Let's see. I don't know what pencils I have out, but I'll just use something I have out. This is olive green. That is not the right color for this. But we will use it anyway. Just to see if they work on top. This may not be dry enough for this. Nope, not dry enough. Let's move on to, what is this? This is a red violet. Sure, sounds good. This is a poly. For those who do not know. So, how many people are here? 18? Do y'all want to pick out what I do tomorrow morning? How's that feel? Kind of rough, maybe? It feels kind of rough. It's definitely different than the Arteza gouache, I think. Definitely different than, I do feel like it's different than the Arteza gouache a lot. But I mean, they're not the same thing, so. So, hey Oreo! So I don't know. Like I said, this ain't nothing fancy, I'm just peeling. Testing it out. Not even making pretty flowers. 10 o'clock, you know, don't care. I'm usually TikToking right now. Usually TikToking. I don't have a clue. Good question. Tanya, go figure that out. Where is my gouache? I don't know. I think they're both water-based, but I'm not sure. You don't get very much information with the Himi business. You know, and we got that thing where they don't put whether they're water-based or not. Okay. Cool. I don't know. I mean, my acrylic paints. But I don't know how they differ from like gouache and stuff. But no, it is definitely. I think it's rougher than the. Good gosh, I have it right here. Why are we talking about it? Just put it on the thing. Like we're sitting here talking about it. Let's put it on there and just see. Let's compare them, shall we? We got nothing else to do. Where's my water brush? Let's just use this one. I went out of the lines. It's okay, people. It's okay. It's totally fine. I should have picked a color that I flippin' had a pencil to match. Oh, I got a color by number book for Valentine's Day, and it doesn't have a color code. Come on. These are much better than the Himis. Oops, sorry. Sorry, Himi. Yeah, these are much better than the Himis. Dun, 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 dun. Yuppers, yuppers. Yeah, put entirely too much on the thing. I do that a lot. Come on, clean off. Clean up, clean up. Everybody, everywhere. Clean up, clean up. Everybody, do your share. This one's Arteza. This one's Arteza. These are all Himi. Clean up, everybody, everywhere. Clean up, clean up. Everybody, do your share. We're gonna let that dry for a minute. Bum, 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 bum. Dry. Dry. These have nice colors too. However, they're really rough going on top of. I don't know that you can even see this. Would you like me to zoom in now that I'm not showing the whole thing? Come on, camera. Camera. Ooh, camera. It does not look anything that bright. It is not that bright. I don't remember how much these are. How much are these? 25 compared to 50. Hey, Katrina. 50, 50, 50, 68. I'm not sure. But you get 60 in the Arteza, and the Himi are 20. That's a 24 set. I don't know the price difference though. I didn't buy the Himis. BB did. Dry. We're waiting for that to dry. I could be picking out a pencil. What pencil do you want me to use on it? Oh look, there's a blush pink that would have worked for that other. Anybody everywhere? I don't have that color out. Are you wanting me to get another color out? I could use black. I have black. I mean, we're just testing to see what it feels like. It's not like we're testing anything in particular. Yay! What pencil brand you want me to use on this one right here? When it dries, if it'll ever dry. I put it on too thick. Whoa, okay, let's see. Open pencil case. You say red? I do deep red. Hi, Mandy. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Yep, they are. You know how it goes. Do, do, do. I have Kumbaya in my head, sorry. Okay. Sup? Let's see. Are you dry enough? Because if you're not dry enough, it's gonna not be good. Did you come off on my finger? No. Okay. Poly first, deep red. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yep, yep. If you're wanting gouache, and you can afford the Artezas, skip the Himi. Hi, Dawn. Okay, so this is the poly. Can y'all see that I'm doing anything with this pencil? Of course, the coloring is off because, well, that's just what happens over at my place. That's not dry yet. No, it's not dry yet. So, whoops, Pablo. The, I don't like the Pablo on it. It's still smooth. than with the Himi gouache, but I don't like the Pablo on it. Poly works much better. The poly works much better on it. It's still not dry though, so it's not gliding over it because it's not completely dry. And it also works better if you have more pigment on it. Yeah, it was not good. But if you have a choice, get Arteza instead of the Himi. Colors are nice, but they're not. I have not. Hi, Kim. I can do that. I'll just do magenta. Eh. They're all right. Still, I mean, they're better than the Pablo on it. But the polys are good. The yeah, I really like the polys, the Artezas. You know, they work pretty good. I mean, they work pretty much kind of the same. They have the same kind of feel on top of it. But yeah, either of these would be a go-to for this. And I'm not even trying to do anything. I'm just trying to see what it feels like on top of it. Now, these this reminds me of acrylic paint. That's what this reminds me of. When you put pencil over it, it's going to eat your pencils. Yep, that's what it reminds me of. It's going to eat your pencils. It gives you a texture. Okay, I don't know if you can see this. Let's see if we can do this. Give me a moment to see it in my screen. Okay, this is smooth. I don't know if you can tell that. Ignore the fact that the color's off. But this went on smooth. Can you see that? Nod your heads yes if you can see that. You see how that's smooth on there? Okay, so you can see that it's smooth. Okay, now you move over to this one. Let me get over there. Okay, good. Now, let me get it in there. Hold on. Let's find it. Yeah, nod your head if you can see it. Get up there. Get up there. Where are you? Okay, can you see? I don't think you can see. Okay, maybe this one's better. You see how rough that one's better. Get over there. Get up there. Get up there. Get up there. Get up. There you go. You see how rough that is? How rough that looks? So let's do this. Let's put a poly right beside and put an Arteza right beside. Okay? So poly and an Arteza right beside that. And see it how rough it is? So, for that alone, if you want to put pencils over your gouache, I would not get Himi. If you want to put pencils over your gouache, get Arteza. Yes. Yep. So yeah. So I'm going to say Arteza for sure. If you want to try out gouache, try to get you some Arteza gouache. Because they go on smoother. Pencil goes over them better. This to me feels more like an acrylic paint wash. And it also does the pencils pretty much like the acrylic paint, only with the acrylic paint there's more, you can feel more texture. Like you can't feel the texture here, but with acrylic paint, pencil over that, you can feel more texture. But if you're wanting gouache, I would say get a small set of the Arteza. You know, if you're wanting gouache. I wouldn't run out and buy the Himi, is what I'm saying. I mean, the colors are pretty. The colors are pretty, yes. They blend well, yes. Arteza has beautiful colors as well. I haven't swatched all them, but maybe we should do that sometime. But I did oil pencils, and I did a Pablo, and I did and then I did Arteza over here. Because this is a poly. All of this is a poly, which is an oil pencil. You can't see that. All of this is a poly, which is an oil pencil. That's a Pablo. Did I use Pablo on this? No, I used poly and Arteza on this. So oil pencil, and it's very, you know, whatever you want to call that, spacey. And then this one is very smooth. You can see that. Yeah, this one is very smooth. But even polys over the Himi gouache is still the same. Like it's still blotchy. Like it's not smooth. It's like it grabs. And it feels different. It feels different. Like it feels smooth here. It feels rough over here. So, that's my opinion for whatever it's worth. Don't everybody go out buying Himi gouache. You don't even have to go out buying Arteza gouache. I'm just saying, of the two, I would go with Arteza. I'm not sure. and get it all over your hand as much as you possibly can. That's a Neo. This is a Neo right here. So I'll let it sit for just a minute. It usually doesn't take it too long to dry. And I'll go over pencil with it and see what it feels like compared to the other. This one, that's really rough to go over. I'm surprised that it is. Now, blendability, possibly to use them for backgrounds and stuff, but here, this is funny too. You see what it's doing on this palette? You can't see that, I bet. You see what it's doing on the palette? The Arteza is not doing that. So, I don't know what that means, but I was looking at it and I found that interesting. And that's what it's doing on the paper with a pencil. Yeah, yeah. And I mean that's, and sometimes you would want that look. Like that look doesn't necessarily bother me, but that look's going to eat your pencils. Like with acrylic paint. And I love the texture of acrylic paint with a Prisma on top of acrylic paint, but the acrylic paint eats your pencils. That's going to eat your pencils. This is not. Yeah, but do you want, I mean, like, you're supposed to be able to sit this and then reactivate it. Do you want that all over your stuff? Like, I don't understand. I don't know. Colors are pretty. They blend very, very nicely, but still. All right. What color do we want to go over that? What color is this? Henna, or do we want a poly? Let's do a Prisma on top of this and see. Yeah, same thing. It's gonna eat it. Absolutely gonna eat it. Yes. Yeah. Yep. Even on the gouache, the Prismas feel smooth. You know what I mean? Like it's even on the gouache. Of course, this isn't the color I would use, but just to say, even on the gouache. Yep, it's like a piece of like stuff. Like it's just, and you can, but it's it's just pieces just falling everywhere. I know, right? And if you drop it, that's right. If fibro shows up one day and it goes flying, yep. Exactly. Alright, let's see. Let's do, I think that's dry enough. Let's just do regular pencil over it. Like just whatever this is. Red violet over it. It's not dry. It's not dry. Hold on. If I can find my heat gun. Okay, let's see. What'd I do with the paper? Oh. Heat gun for a moment. Yep, that's exactly right. Even going over this Neo, of course we would have put more color down and yada yada. But even going over this, it's smoother. It's smoother over the Neo. Now, it's not, it's still, you know, it's kind of blotchy and such because, you know, we have that issue with the Neos too. But it is smoother going down as opposed to these. Hey, Trey Allen. As opposed to those. Yeah, these are nice flowers. We're just piddling right now. But yeah, so, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. It's just not as smooth. The Arteza is way smoother for a pencil than the Himi. So, anyway. Yes. Trey has a channel. All things ants is what he does on his channel. And if y'all like ants, y'all are more than welcome to go watch his videos. I don't know. It just feels different. It may not be any different. It just feels different to me. And it may just be the color. So, it may just be the color. One moment. One moment. I'm trying to get a link to that. Bum, 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 I lost chat. Hold on. Hi, Allison. Thanks. We're just playing, right? We're just playing. Nothing, nothing fancy. So anyway, so there you go. Any other questions that you may have? I think that goes over there. Any questions that you may have? Let me know while I'm putting in this. Thanks, Katrina. What, I'm trying to put all these pencils back, sorry. What, yes, well, okay. So, tomorrow morning, I'll be back. But what, did we decide what we wanted me to do? Now, I can do, yeah, I don't know. This is just, I don't know. I think I'll, okay, so we have, let's see, we can do her tomorrow, possibly. But I'm not sure that I'm ready for another portrait. I need to zoom out. I'm not sure that I'm ready exactly for another portrait yet. TBC is for Thursdays. But if I do summer nights tomorrow, that's on my TBC too. So possibly her. Let's see. Or I can do summer nights with Crayolas because I'm taking Wilson's challenge. Thanks. And Wilson suggested oil pastels with flowers. And for that, we'll have to see if my hand wants to cooperate. No, it wasn't a challenge. It was just she did it. I saw that she did it, so I thought I would do summer nights as well. Do one in summer nights, since summer nights is my budget. Since a budget. It's a Crayola challenge. Sure. There we go. Crayola challenge. Hello. Nat King Cole. She did a image with Crayola. Thanks, Oreo. See you on Wednesday. Thursday, your day, but Wednesday, my day. So yes, I started a picture. Look at this. I started a picture with Crayolas in Summer Nights because Summer Nights is my budget pencil book. Yes, that is correct. I use Castle Art. I use Spearfarben, Cry Art, Crayola now. Yep. That's all I use in that book is budget-friendly pencils. I don't use Prismas. I don't use Artezas. I don't use Polys. I don't use any. I'm sorry. I have fluorescent what? That was orange gouache, if that's what you saw. That's orange gouache. I mean, my blood might be fluorescent. I don't know, but. Yes, yes, yes. So, anywho. Yep. Crayola challenge. It's not really a. It's just a lot of people are wanting, expensive pencils. And most of the people wanting these expensive pencils don't even color much. And they think that expensive pencils is going to make them color better. And that's really not the case. So yeah. So go back to the roots. Even though Brian said rose art, um, Crayola was my first. So yep. So that's what we're doing. So I could do a hashtag if people wanted to do that. Yeah. Well, the Prismas are mushy, and you tend to force that pencil into the page. So yeah. So I do we need a hashtag for the Crayola one? The entire stream. Um, you want to do a hashtag for that? Wilson. Are you going to participate, Trey? You got some Crayolas? You borrow ties. Here, let me go check hashtags and see what's available. Ba-da-ba-ba. Crayola color challenge. Nope. Coloring challenge. Okay, Crayola. Okay, Wilson. I'm gonna need you to go add this. I did. Crayola coloring challenge. Go add that to your picture, please, Wilson, and so that I can click on it and make it live and follow it, please. So it's Crayola Coloring Challenge. Okay. And we'll do that. And I can do summer nights with Crayolas tomorrow, and tell them all of that, and tell them kind of reasons behind it and stuff. If you want. What you think? And Boots, you had a question. One moment. Where'd it go? Oh, I prefer the Arteza gouache over the Himi gouache. Possibly, I will like it for backgrounds and such, and just like block stuff. But as far as putting pencils on top of it, I prefer the Arteza over the Himi, because the pencils laid down better on the Arteza than they did the Himi. At least at first test. Night night, Kenny. So, confirmation Crayola coloring challenge. We're going to do it. I only have a set of 36. How are the Arteza gouache layers? I don't know. I hadn't layered it up. Oh, I thought you were saying goodnight. I'm sorry. Yeah, I haven't played with it enough to layer it up. These were just first impressions of. Okay. If you go to your page on Insta, I'll that's okay. I'll message you after and tell you. if you want me to. I'll message you after and tell you how to do it. But it's easy. There should be like 3 dots over to the left of that that's the right. Jeez, that's the right. So yeah. First I'll figure out my left from my right and then we'll discuss it. Anyway, okay y'all. I am going to take off. I do like the colors. The colors are nice. I like the colors, but I wasn't sure about. Click on that, hit edit, and then you should be able to hit the space button, and then you should be able to add another hashtag. But I just didn't like how the pencils went over it. But anyway. And I don't like that this don't fit in the thing, and I don't like that it flakes up and stuff, you know. Just little nitpicky things. But other than that, I also got this little fella. I got this little fella for Valentine's Day. My little Groot. Who will reside on my desk with me. So, you're welcome. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to go hit the hay and not shop. Not shop. Yes. Did you get a video of him, Trey? Yes, he's great. Yep, he says, of course, all he says is I am Groot, but he says it in different tones. Like there's one that he's sad, and one it's cute. Well, maybe you'll get one in August. Anyway. Okay, I'm going to head out and go, you know, Bible, TikTok. That's what happens in that order. And I will see y'all in the morning. Remember, I'm an hour early tomorrow. Hour earlier tomorrow. And if you have any questions, comments, any of that, just leave them. And I'll get to them as quick as I can. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. Be safe, because it's crazy in a lot of parts of the world with the weather-wise. So, yeah, thanks for hanging out on this impromptu late night, even though it's not late for most people. And, yes, I'm telling you, it's cold. I made candles tonight just in case the electricity went out, because, you know, I'm not prepared. So I made candles. Hopefully it won't. I worry about the water freezing at the other place, but maybe it won't. Anyway, okay. I'm out. And until tomorrow, remember, be kind to one another. Make someone smile. And I will see you in the morning. And we will possibly be working in Summer Nights with Crayolas. Or Flowers with Oil Pastels. Not sure yet. But until then, bye guys.